What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and I am back with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. Now, every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that's embarrassing. Let me try that again. Every day at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Every day. Okay, I'm saying it over and over again. One more time. Come on, one more time. I don't want to do another commentary to fix this fucking intro. So, every day at 12 p.m. Pacific time, new episodes of this series go live on YouTube. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. And for those of you that are not new around here, hopefully this clears up some confusion. That's when I put my videos up. Now, yesterday I posted the very first episode of Call of Duty Veteran. I hope you guys enjoy that series. It will be weekly. I'm looking forward to doing this series. And if I'm right, it's the first time anyone's really done something like this. You know, people have done playthroughs of the campaign, but they've never done it on Veteran as a live commentary and basically show you the best gear, the best choice of perks, stuff like that, to use to get through the missions without dying a shitload. That said, I'm going to die a shitload over the course of this series, and I hope you guys will enjoy watching me suffer through it, because there are some missions in Black Ops 2 where it doesn't matter what I take in with me, I'm going to die. And if you watched the full episode yesterday, you know that I will be doing a challenge run where every episode I'll be doing a new challenge for the mission. So if you guys have an idea for a challenge, let me know on that episode, on the current episode that's live. Like, if you want, when I go back to do this run through where I do the challenges, go back to episode 1 if you have a challenge for that mission and leave your challenge there. And when I come back around to do it, I might pick your challenge and do it. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the series. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And I'm going to be doing some different things with it. I'm going to try and do more. Unfortunately, yesterday I just ran out of time and had to throw together the episode fairly quickly. But hopefully you guys enjoy it nonetheless. And hopefully you enjoyed what happened close to the end. Don't want to spoil it for anyone who didn't see it. Now, today I'm supposed to be talking to you guys about my relationship with my brother Erick. I'm going to just sum it up, because my relationship with him is very simple. It's like C4. It is a very stable relationship, but it just takes one spark, and just like that, it becomes very combustible and bad shit happens. Nothing that bad has happened in a long time. We'll have little spats here and there. You know, we're brothers, so what do you expect? But for the most part, everything's cool. Until fucking, you know, World War III breaks out, and then, oh god, pick a side or run. That's basically the best way to put it. But right now, everything is good, and I was trying to do this commentary and describe my relationship with him, but the truth is, it was easily summed up with that metaphor. So I thought instead today I would take a little bit of time and share some fond memories I have of spending time with my brother, including when we were in high school. Because, you know, hang on a second, I gotta sneeze. This is gonna suck. As I was saying, this is gonna suck. Achoo. So, oh my god. I'm not even gonna bother trying to do a better commentary. I'm just going with this. Fuck it. Who gives a crap anymore? I do. Alright, so growing up, when we were in high school, I've talked about this before, I cut school a lot. And on occasion, I'd take my brother Erick with me. And he would get into trouble. So I remember this, oh god, we did kind of the same routine a lot of times. What we'd do is, right after we cut school, we'd go straight to the local Circle K. I don't even know if they still have those, to be honest with you. We'd go to Circle K, and we'd get some nachos, and we'd get a soda. And we'd get usually like a 1 liter soda, this is back when big gulps were like the trend. Now, not so much. But we'd get one of those, and then we'd get on the bus and we'd head out to a different area in San Diego where there was a movie theater and a restaurant and stuff like that. And we'd just go and we'd go watch a movie. Then after that, we'd go get something to eat, and then we'd head home. And then we'd just chill at home until our parents got home, and then we'd pretend we just got home from school. And this worked. And we would always get away with it until eventually we got caught, because my brother does a big fucking mouth. Seriously, he really does have a big mouth. But it was always fun to do that. And I remember it was right after the turn of 2000. And I've never really shared this story before. At least I don't think I have, but I'm going to share it for the first time with you guys. And this story is actually how my brother met my sister-in-law. So I had been talking to this girl for a while who just happened to be my sister-in-law's sister. And we talked for about 2 weeks, and we were going to meet. Unfortunately, it just happened to also be the very first day of school. You know, winter break had happened, and it was time to go back to school. Well, I decided, fuck that noise. And I asked my brother, hey, I'm going to go meet a girl. You want to go with me? Fuck yeah! So we jump on the trolley. After we were supposed to go to school, we got on the bus, we headed towards school, turned right back around, got back on another bus going in the opposite direction, in the direction we needed to be going, and headed to where my sister-in-law used to live. And it was a 2.5 hour trip. It was supposed to be like a 2 hour trip that turned into a 4 hour trip. I'm not exaggerating. And we got lost at least 3 times getting up there. So finally we get there and we hang out, talking, all that stuff. I went and talked to my sister-in-law's sister. My brother went and talked to my sister-in-law, who, for the record, her name's Katie. And the story has made the rounds over the years that Katie knew that day she was going to end up with my brother. She just knew. Funny how things worked out, honestly. But that was the day my brother met the woman who would be his wife. And when I went to my brother's wedding, I was his best man. I made the comment that you're lucky I was a horny bastard growing up, because otherwise you never would have met your wife, and I wouldn't have this beautiful niece, and all this wonderful stuff would never have happened to you. So you're welcome, and I hope you appreciate it. And he looked at me and kind of laughed, and he's like, you son of a bitch. But it's true. Had I not been a horny pervert, you know, the one you guys have heard about all these, you know, women, all this, I was going to say all these years. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for a year. You know, you guys heard these stories, and that's what it came back to. I wanted to get laid. I wasn't going to find love or happiness. I was trying to get some, you know, I was trying to get my dick wet. To be blunt and honest about it, I was trying to get laid. And that, of course, didn't happen because my brother was there. And we didn't really have a whole lot of time. Like, we literally had, we had like an hour and a half. We were done. We got to leave. It's like, fuck. My brother wanted to try keeping contact with Katie, but that didn't really work out, unfortunately. And some time would go by, and eventually, you know, they would hook up. And, of course, they'd eventually get married, which, yay for him. He's happy. And he has 3 beautiful kids who I love to death, man. I love my nieces and nephew, man. I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it again. These kids are awesome. And it is a running joke at this point that had I not been that horny perv, they wouldn't be here. My brother wouldn't be with my sister-in-law. And the world would probably be a little darker place for us, especially considering, you know, when my niece was conceived and all that stuff, and when she came into the world. So, ultimately, you guys, I would love to sit here and bash on my brother because, you know, there are times he pisses me off. And I will do it. Trust me, I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'm going to take shots at my brother at some point in time because that's just what I do. But right now, I'm proud of him. You know, he's going back to school. My brother actually got kicked out of high school, which sucks balls. And I'm not even joking. He didn't get kicked out for doing anything wrong. He just didn't sign up for classes when he was supposed to. And he couldn't sign up for classes. He could not get into school for his senior year. He never got a chance to go. By the way, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that's bullshit. Just saying. But he couldn't go to his senior year of high school because some stupid rule. So, but he got his GED and he's going to college. And I'm so fucking proud of him, man. You know, he's trying to do something with his life. And I know if my mom was here, she'd be just as proud of him, if not more proud of him, because he's not giving up, you know. There was a moment there for about a week or two recently where he was like, fuck this shit, dude. But he's making it work. And like I said, I'm proud of him for sticking to his guns and doing what he needs to do to better his life, his family's life. And I love him to death. That doesn't mean we are always going to see eye to eye on every little thing. Trust me, not going to happen. But I would be lost without him. And I've said this before. I love him. He's my brother, dude. You know, there's no other way to put it. He's my brother, and I love him to death. And while we will argue, we will fight, we will have our moments where I want to kill him. I literally, and I mean that sincerely, I want to kill him. I would never want to replace him. And I'm grateful I have him in my life, man. That all said, I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, you guys. I was going to talk about my dad, but you know what? It's probably a bad idea. So I'll think of something. So check out my Twitter, Facebook. I'll probably, leave some kind of note there. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Until then, adios. And another thing is, I see a lot of people just dumping water. Like, there's no ice in the fucking buckets. So, I'm just saying. What the fuck? It's the ice bucket challenge. Come on. Anyways, but I think it's an awesome cause, and I have nothing against the actual challenge itself. I just hate that people are now taking advantage of it as a means to get publicity or recognition in any way, shape, or form. And it's just it's pathetic to take advantage of this awesome cause, this awesome program that's been started to raise awareness and funds for the ALS charities and to raise awareness for ALS. Again, I'm probably already repeating myself, and that's my gripe with the whole thing, is it's become something